Hi everyone, it's Karen and I'm back with my first design team project for the month of February for AngeldreamCraftsKim, and I will leave links to her beautiful Etsy shop in the description box below. So with one easy click you can go over and see what she's got in the store for sale, and I know she's getting in new stock all this month, so there'll be lots of new goodies to look at. And join us on Instagram and in the Facebook group because you will see beautiful projects that will inspire you with things that people have created with the lovely products from her shop. We also post when we put things into the shop so you get a heads up and you can grab them because some of the goodies sell out really quickly. I'll also leave links to her lovely designers, and they're very talented and making very inspirational projects with products from her store. And this is her beautiful business card. AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. Beautiful items with a touch of vintage. What I created this month was I had this box that I had some Christmas dishes in, and I just love a round box, and I just had to decorate. And I had some of this beautiful fabric left from last year from Kim's shop, and she is getting more and more fabrics in all the time, and they're just so much fun to work with. So I used part of that rose and teacup fabric that I had left. I used that for the lid, and for the side of the box I used some paper. I had just enough fabric to do the top of the box, and then I embellished it with beautiful trims and laces that she had sent to me in my design team package. And also this beautiful flower was on a design team package that I received sometime the end of last year, and all I did was alter it slightly by adding in this pieces of this sequin trim that she had sent in my design team package for this month. I just tucked them all around the rosebud that she had put in the center and between the lace. And that's a way when you're creating these flowers to alter them to match more, blend in more. So you can make them ahead of time and then just leave enough space to add in like I did here. I just tucked them in under the rosebud in the center. And so then that blends it in with the other beautiful pieces of that applique that she had on my design team package. This is a lace that was on my design team package. Again, it's all been cut and then placed on the box. So this is all that one lace here. And then I added in those sort of sugar-coated hearts that she had sent. They're so pretty. And then I cut the applique all up. I used some of it in the flower. And then wherever you see the sequence, that's part of the applique. So there's a piece here. There's a couple of loops here with the pearls on them. And then another piece here with the pearl, and then a couple of sequin strands of it here, and then a piece comes down this way and a piece swirls around this way. And then there's a piece here, and there's sequins and beads all on that too. And all you have to do is glue the back of the applique, and then I usually place it onto a silicone mat and let the glue dry, and then you can cut and you won't lose any of your beads. On this particular time, I didn't lose one single bead or sequin. It cut up beautifully. And then underneath here is a doily, that was in my stash, but it was originally from Kim's shop. And I used that as a base piece and then built up over that as well. These little crystal hearts are from my stash. I thought they were so pretty, and they went along with these pretty little ones that were from her shop. So I added those in with a bit of pink embroidery floss. I just stitched them in place. And and this is the base of that flower that Kim had sent. There was a pink doily there as well. And then the 2 layers of lace. So pretty. And then on the sides, I used this trim that was in my design team package. This is the one that I say reminds me of fuchsia flowers. And it has sort of this long loopy leafy piece in between. So that's all the way around the edge of the lid. Around the edge of the box, over top the paper, rose paper that I put on there, I put this gorgeous gross grain pink ribbon that was sent on my design team package. And I did a big double loopy a double loop bow, and fishtailed the ends, and then that went all the way around. And then over top I used this piece of lace. Now this is only a part of that lace. I cut off the 2 edges, and I used the centerpiece. To me, this looked like little doilies. I just loved how it looked, and it looked so pretty around the box and over that as an overlay over the pink gross gray ribbon. So that's what I did all the way around the edge. And then back to that gorgeous bow. And then in the center of that bow, I put one of the blings that she sent. Pretty, pretty, pretty drop bling. The bottom of the box, I put that pretty trim in the pink and white all the way around the edge. And then I laid a doily on the bottom. And this doily is from my stash. I just thought it looked so pretty and it fits so well on that box. And then I added some little half back pearls. They're about 3/4 of an inch, and I added them on there to add feet. I love putting feet on a box. Even that little bit, it just lifts it, elevates it up a little bit, and it just makes, I don't know, it just adds something to it. One thing when you're covering a box that you need to remember is don't bring your fabric over the edge of the lip, because what that does is it adds bulk in here and the lid won't fit on. So what I did was my box actually was blue on like not inside the box, but on the edge and the lid. So I put about 3 or 4 coats of gesso all the way around the edge here with a little paintbrush. I just kept painting it on, and when it dried, added and added until that blue was all blended out. And so you don't even see it. And so you get a nice pretty inside of the box. I didn't do anything inside the lid. I left it plain. That was the only thing I left plain. On the inside here, I added a piece of lace that I had in my stash and a piece of a curtain that I had. And Kim has sold this curtain in her shop before too, and lace very similar to this. But I just wanted to finish off the edges where I had wrapped the paper. I wrapped the paper right around this edge so I didn't have to paint this. I wrapped it right around and into the inside. And of course, paper is quite a bit thinner than material, so it wrapped around there nicely. And also it doesn't affect the way the box works. The lip is where this part of the box here. And when you're embellishing the outside of the box, make sure you embellish below wherever the lid ends. So this is that pretty rose paper that I have, the digital paper. And then I added the rest of the embellishment below that so that the lid can slide on easily. And then that pretty curtain in the inside. So this has all been glued down. Some of it goes up the side of the box as well, just the way that the piece was cut. And otherwise it's well glued down so that you can still fill the box with goodies and they won't get like underneath anything. And then the lid just slides on really easily, and it's just so, so pretty. Really pleased with how she turned out. I'm hoping to have the perfect gift to put in it and to give to a friend sometime this year. The box itself is a gift, but then there'll be something inside as well. And so I have that to put in my stash now, and I hope that that inspires you and that you'll pick up some goodies from AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy and alter yourself a box, any box. You can do any shape of box you want, but I just particularly love a round box. There she is, my beautiful design team project for the first part of February. I'll be back with another project a little later in the month. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.